My name is Ryan Bailey. I'm the Family and Community Services Coordinator for Blue Valley Community Action.
Hey Ryan, what do you do here?
We do all sorts of things. We help people with food, we help people with rent and utilities, we do budgeting, case management, volunteer services, referrals, just a wide variety of things.
What's your typical day like here?
Typical day is we have volunteers that work in the store, and we take donations and food, clothing, household items, anything that people want to get rid of we take, and that goes on in the front of the store. And back here I work with people with budgeting, case management. Again, like I said, we help people with rent and utilities and find people services.
You do the food bank, right?
Correct.
And how's your stockpile?
It's okay right now with the help of the food bank from Lincoln, and we do have some donors that come in that help us quite regularly, but it's going down, and it's going to really be down by the end of summer.
And why is that? Kids
are home over the summer, the economy isn't good, things are going up, and the money we're getting isn't going up, so a lot more people are using the food pantry.
Okay, if people need other services, what else do you provide?
We have fans that can help get the cool air circulating in your home. We also have food from the food bank. We do rent and utility assistance depending on the situation one time. We have clothing, household items, dishes, and all sorts of things that are for sale at a very, very low cost.
And most of your items here are locally provided?
Yes, everything is donated.
Donated?
Yes.
Out back here you have that clothing bin. Does that clothing end up in here?
No, that clothing goes to American Clothing out of Omaha, and then they distribute that to third world countries.
So if somebody wants to bring an item in here for donation, they need to bring it in the building?
Yes, if they leave it outside, we do not get it.
Like, how about the couches and things?
Unless they're in really good shape and we catch them in time, and we bring them inside. That's the only time we get them. Otherwise, they sit outside and they get wet and crummy, and then we have to pay to get them hauled off.
Okay. And I hear you have another center besides here.
In Hebron, yes, and it's the same as here.
Do you work both?
Yes, I do.
Do you have any other staff?
Volunteers. It's all volunteers besides myself.
So you run both shops?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
With the assistance programs, you said you do taxes and
yes.
things? And how does that work?
I have a contract with the IRS, and I electronically file taxes for people. We did a lot of stimulus packages for people who normally don't file, who get like Social Security or whatever, and we did a lot of those taxes.
Who uses Blue Valley?
Well, really, there might be a misconception, but anymore it's the people that are working. We serve a lot of working people that even there might have two incomes in the household, but just can't make ends meet because the natural gas bills seems like double, and you know, the local utility bills are high, and groceries are going up, and a lot of people who do work have to commute to Beatrice or Deschler or other places, and gas is, you know, outrageous. So people that were normally just barely scraping by are now $100, $200, $300 in the red every month because things are just going up and people just can't afford.
Now, how about children? Any programs specifically?
We do have our Children and Youth Services Department, and that's based out of our home office downtown, and we provide Head Start services. We also have the FYI Center, the Youth Center, where kids can go during the day, and there's volunteers there, help them with homework, help them with schoolwork, provide structured activities during the day and the evening hours when parents are at work.
Is FYI actually this program from here?
It is under the umbrella of Blue Valley Community Action, but it's not this program.
Okay.
No.
How about, you mentioned the Wic program before?
The Wic program is Women, Infant, and Children program, and that's for pregnant mothers and children under the age of 5, and they get milk and cheese, and cereal and juice, and all sorts of good food.
And you help provide them the services, or give them?
We actually don't do that here, but I give them the referral and the information what they need to go to the right place. Blue Valley does provide WIC, it's just not out of this building.
Is there any other kind of referrals you do?
We do the commodity program, which is similar to WIC, except that it's for elderly and for children under the age of 6, so they got an extra year there. And that is out of our main office, and the distribution site is in the old Wonder Bread building. They would be really good people to talk to. They see a lot of people. We do all sorts of things. I mean, we refer to every single program. When somebody walks in the door and needs help, you know, if we can't help them here, generally we try to find some person or somewhere else that they can go.
And do you get referrals from the community?
Yeah. Oh yes, churches. We get lots of, I work really well with the churches, and a lot of the people that we see also utilize services from the churches. So we work well together, and I always refer people, the churches now have a meal every Saturday night for, I think it goes for an hour and a half at the Methodist Church, and there's no strings attached, there's no preaching. A lot of people are worried that it's going to be a religious sort of thing, and it's not. It's a fellowship thing. It's food for people who need it, food for people who don't want to be alone on a Saturday night. It kind of fills in a gap, because a lot of people get the Meals on Wheels during the week, or they come here and get services, but there's nothing going on during the weekend, so the Saturday night meal kind of fills in a gap.
Is Meals on Wheels anything you...
It's through Blue Rivers, through the community service.
Yeah. I know with the summer coming up and the heat, you have a fan program?
Yes, Health and Human Services purchases fans for us, and we distribute them to anybody who needs them.
Any qualifications for that?
They need to be low income, but there aren't any really steadfast or anything. They do need to be low income, and most people who come in and need a fan wouldn't ask unless they really needed them.
Now you help assist with heating bills, right?
Yes.
The same with cooling bills?
Yes. One-time emergency. This is all donated stuff, and so everything you see here has been donated by somebody in the community, a yard sale, or cleaning out the attic, cleaning out grandma's house, whatever. And all the clothes, everything, this is it.
Where do the proceeds from this go?
They go to help pay the overhead for the building, the utilities, lights. Sometimes it helps to buy food and utilities for other people as well.
We have clothing over here.
Yes.
Household items over here.
Yes.
This is over here.
This is stuff that has been donated here that needs to be gone through. The volunteers go through this. Some days we are just totally stacked up, and other days it's not so much. But right now, this time of year with the garage sales and stuff, we'll be pretty busy.
So things that don't sell kind of come here?
Yep, you bet. Yes.
Are you always needing more things?
We always need more things, you bet. Irene is one of our volunteers, and she works up front all day and takes the donations and kind of is the first face that people see when they walk in.
If somebody wanted to, say, do tax write-off, is that...
Yeah, you bring in stuff. We have a tax sheet, and we have a guideline that you can go by, or if you want to value it, you know, whatever you think it's valued at, we'll definitely give you a tax receipt.
So you have a large amount of clothing?
Absolutely.
Is it worth it?
You bet. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes. A lot of people benefit from it, that's for sure.
Okay. One more time, get your name and what you do here, please.
My name is Ryan Bailey. I'm the Family and Community Services Coordinator for Blue Valley Community Action.